agenda, I changed a little bit. I got some additions to the agenda. This is the first one, I put the consent agenda in. If there's anything in that consent agenda that we have to talk about, it needs to be moved down. So the first one I wanna pull out of there is hula, and I wanna move that down to H. So we just have business now, not new and old. The other addition I want, I is DPW. It never got added, it was up at the top and I didn't put it up there, so. Another addition is under 9 meeting minutes, August 12th. We need meeting minutes, August 26th. Open and closed. J, roof quotes. Roof. Roof. So now, when the agenda gets passed, the consent agenda is also passed. Just for your references again.
Make a motion to accept the agenda as written with additions.
I second it.
Motion's been made and seconded to accept the agenda with the additions. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Hearing none. Did you like how fast that went, Doug? Next up, public comments on agenda items only. Hearing none. Guest, nothing. Correspondence, nothing. It's been quiet. Accounts payable.
Office accounts payables are $75,199.58. In that, the fire department is $58,689.91. Township is $16,509.67. Payroll for August for township is $20,046.87. And fire department is $17,441.13.
Explain the next box.
That's just the breakdown of the ones I had to add, credit cards online. Between the township and the fire department, that total is up in the top.
I like this format.
It's all up in the top, yeah, it's all there together. We're
Good job.
using it first.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. I will make a motion to accept the accounts payable as presented.
Second.
Roll call.
Kim,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Hope,
Yes.
Bill, yes.
Good job.
First one, then.
You're up. Treasurer's report.
treasury report is sitting there on the tables for anybody to take, and it'll show everything, like our general, our fire, and you can go ahead and take one and look it over.
I will accept the treasurer's report for auditor's review. Woo! Good job, you guys.
Nobody seconded that one.
I'll second.
Great
I'll
job.
third it.
Good job, you guys. Next up, meeting minutes, August 12th. Any corrections, I have no red marks on them.
No.
I'll make a motion to accept, August 12th minutes as written.
I second it.
Motion been made and seconded to accept the meeting minutes for August 12th. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those
Aye.
opposed? August 26th.
Make a motion to accept August 26th minutes as written.
I second it.
Have a motion and seconded for special meeting August 26th minutes. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? You up. Perfect.
Come on, Steve.
And then-
Doing hard with the one sheet.
They gave you the trick envelope, just so
I
you
just
know.
kinda smashed it in there and then flattened it.
They glued it halfway down.
Exactly.
Steve's having a lot of issues. You want me to help?
That's when it didn't come out in scissors.
There you go, you got it.
I will put that in minutes.
Struggle bus. I'd like to make a motion to accept the closed meeting minutes as presented.
I will second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Good job, Jill. Park fence. Anybody come up with any ideas?
I like the idea of guardrail.
Go. I talked with Trav, we had, discussed, guardrail, wood, picket fence, we've looked at everything. What about rocks? I'd like to see 2-3 foot of rocks wide along the edge of the cement. So there's no, weed whipping, no mowing, no whatever. But in between the parking spots, I would like to set large rocks. But the large rocks, we do not have to pay for. I'm donating them from my house. I hate them. So, there's that. More natural, no work.
Destroy my bumper.
So what do you mean by, like, rocks, like, are you talking like,
So there will be a 2 to 3 foot wide path of smaller rocks, so like pea stone,
okay, just in front,
just, yes.
where the cars
So
park
it'll
in
go
front?
right, exactly, so it'll go from the edge of the
Mhm.
pavement out 2 to 3 foot
You'll dig it out, put all just,
rocks with the black stuff on the bottom, so you don't get the weeds and all the happy crap. And then large rocks in the center where for a car can't drive through it,
okay.
Like your boulder size.
yes,
Can I voice my opinion,
yes.
since I'm gonna be out there? With those small rocks, come winter time, we're gonna end up with the snow
Yeah,
plow.
'cause the snow
In the-
plow.
I agree with you on the bigger ones, but I wouldn't go with the pea stone in the front because I'd like to leave it all grass, cause it's easier to take care of in the spring, and then all we gotta do is mow that one stretch. Now, as far as the rest of it, yes, I agree with you, with the big rocks and then the smaller, but I wouldn't go all the way out to the driveway for the
Makes
snowplow reasons.
See,
You could use bigger rocks, you know, not the really small ones, but like the river stone that you typically see.
And then that kid's running out playing on them, and
you're gonna anyway.
I know, but at least your pea stone stuff is flat, where your bigger,
You could
River
even
rocks
actually
expensive
mix them
too.
maybe.
David,
River rocks
see what
expensive
the
too.
guardrail cost and fence cost and rocks are pretty
If we
good.
just do straight rocks, they're free, cause I have them.
But we gotta have somebody move them.
I already got that set up too. I got that
Are they
donated as well.
big?
Yes, all of mine are big.
you'll roll them
Your
down the
boulders.
road.
But
But you
there is, if we have to get a piece of equipment or something back there for some unknown reason, then we gotta move that rock.
But
they
you
can go
also
around.
have the trail,
Okay,
Gate trail.
the gate trail. I'm not doing anything on that side.
okay.
I want that all open just like it is. I'm just talking this section
It's easy to
and then
trail.
the section up to the hall right here.
Okay.
So you could put a boulder in front of every parking spot.
Exactly.
You know,
Well, could you just do the big rock?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just do the big
Could you
rock and then
imagine?
it's
Just
actually
weed
gonna be
whack
free.
around it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could just put the big rocks there.
Yeah, that's what
She
I'm
just wants to
thinking.
get rid of her rocks.
And they can weed whack around
I
that,
think
that's
it's
not
better.
bad.
And I have a lot.
Do you think it'll look better?
They're all around my driveway
Well-
and my
Cause it
whole
wouldn't
front
make
yard.
any difference.
That's what I got in my
I've
yard
seen it in
too,
parking
so.
lots, with the big rocks.
Exactly. It looks neater, I think.
I
You
like
could
that.
plant
I don't really
it, you
care
can
one
plant
way or
around
another.
too.
Yeah,
And I mean, the cost isn't gonna cost us.
It ain't gonna cost us nothing. I already got the equipment. I already got that volunteered and the rocks are coming from my house because I'm ready to get rid of them. Just an option.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I always like boulders.
How big are they though, Kim, like how tall, just because they would have to know when they snow plow, if we got a lot of snow.
Right, you'll
how-
put the stakes up there.
Those
Yeah,
stay,
don't they still have the markers? Yeah.
they
Yeah.
still have,
Yeah.
to- okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't go off the asphalt anyways.
No,
Yeah.
you don't want it that close.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't hit it with my truck.
Whatever the riding lawnmower width is what I'd like to keep it.
Keep it apart.
Yeah, off the pavement, that
Or-
far back.
Or at least half of it anyways.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Cause with nothing in the front, it would be alright if one tire's on the
Yeah.
pavement as well. Good point. I will make a motion that we do large rocks along the driveway for the fence. All will be donated. I will donate the rocks and I already have the equipment and machine to set them.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? FOIA coordinator, Mary. I think I had this in last month's meeting, but we never did anything about it. We can make me back FOIA coordinator, but Greg has taken over all the FOIAs anyway, so once I get them, I send them to Greg, and Greg handles them.
Do you mean Todd? Who's Greg?
like I said. So we need a motion to appoint me back
Yeah.
as FOIA coordinator.
Who's Greg? Oh, we got
I make a motion to
it.
appoint you
Oh,
back as
interesting.
I think
coordinator.
you sounded so sad about it.
I second.
Interesting.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Enforcement officer ordinance, we looked at this a long time ago, and I didn't like the 3 or 4 pages that we had prior to that. So this is off of MTAs, and you just put in Beaver Creek Township, so it's a standard for all. So I would like to pass that.
Must have been sleeping during that meeting.
Who's the ordinance officer?
I wasn't.
Enforcement is Chris,
That's right, I wasn't. It was a
zoning
special meeting.
enforcement.
Okay.
It should say zoning. I can change that. Zoning enforcement officer.
Can't miss the special meetings. But she does all of my business.
Cause when I read it, I kind of wondered the same thing. Like, do we have something new?
No, and that's just how it was wrote with MTA.
But I figured it was with the zone, but I'm like, maybe there's something new.
Integrity of the town.
Sorry, I'm making a motion.
I will make the motion to accept, add zoning enforcement officer is the label
Changes.
with that change, yeah.
I'll second.
Any further questions?
I don't think we should be able to enforce our public acts. Like our own, overweight trucks or anything that, go down the road.
No,
So I think that should be removed out of there.
but why it's in there is because that section of road over here on 7 Mile is in our ordinance, so he would have to enforce it.
I'd like to get some clarification from the
Okay,
attorney on that.
okay, cause that, I know that.
Before we actually do this, I really
Okay.
would.
So we'll table it and we will take, well, full force and effect, is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yep. So I will make a motion to cancel the last motion.
Okay, I'll second.
Table it until
Next meeting.
talk to
Yeah.
adjourn, yep.
Please.
Next up is our per diem, that hasn't been changed. Jill? You talk about it.
Well, per diem was $50 since 2017. And with gas prices and everything else going on, food and whatnot, so we need to have it up a little. So we think it's $75.
Well, don't they get paid mileage anyways?
I get mileage, but it's for food and
So just food, not
basically
gas?
food, I guess.
Yes,
Okay.
and this
It's
is
for
for
any
a
or
full
overnight stay.
all-day
Yeah, for-
class.
That's only for,
Overnights or full
Day.
day,
Full
not just
day class.
like here to Grayling or something like that. You do overnight
So it's for an overnight
or if
Oh,
it's a fun,
or
like
a
say you
or
go
a
to
day?
Lansing and back or whatever.
So like
and
you
you're there all
guys
day.
go up to, for a planning commission class in Gaylord,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's for. Cause it's a
Okay.
full day class, you're there from 9 to 5 or whatever. It always has been that.
it's always been that, yeah, we're just upping, they haven't, cause the
It
food
hasn't been
prices-
updated from $50 since 2014. 17's when we just changed it to the full day class.
that's what I'm saying, your salary and I'm not,
Right,
so. You guys get paid for the township, plus that, you would get paid. And you
Well,
get
everybody
mileage.
gets paid when they go to a conference, everybody gets paid. Even our deputies get paid to go to it.
But that's what I'm saying, you three are salary, you guys are getting paid already, whether you go to class or you're working here. Right?
yes,
And then you get refunded your gas for the mileage.
yes.
You follow me?
Mm-hmm, I'm listening.
Yeah,
What if we do salaried only overnight stays?
that would be acceptable.
Let's
I
work
see
on
what
that.
he's saying,
Yeah,
okay.
salaried elected. No,
Overnight stays.
right, no day, only overnight.
So like salary people get it for overnight stays and then
Right,
everybody else would be a day.
yes,
And
They-
and overnight,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you were saying there. Everybody's like, yeah, I get it now.
it's all right.
Because sometimes even like certain foods people don't eat. if you
Exactly,
go, you know.
I'm a bad one for that,
Cause I've had that happen, and I had that one where they don't even feed you.
exactly, we did that.
they don't,
No, I did a Gaylord.
One of them that are outside of,
an overnight one?
No, it
No,
was
it's
an
a
over, it
day.
was a day one.
Okay. Yeah.
They didn't, but it was 9 to 5 and they didn't feed you. No.
Well, then there should be some compensation in there for salary, then they should get 25 or 35 bucks or something
Yeah,
for meals.
I
If
would
it was a
go
day that they
30.
didn't feed you.
right.
I would
Let's
go
do
30
that.
because the last, we were going to Culver's for, I wanna say it was $45 for Brian, Joe and I. And now it's up to 60, 75 just for 3 of us,
Yeah,
3 adult
so that's what I'm
meals.
saying,
But we could do
25,
the
30.
30 if, for salary people.
Yep.
Per day.
Sorry, Joe.
no, it's good,
I know, I just
No,
got,
because it needed to be, it's not
Gotta
very
be ready.
clarified. It needed
exactly
to be-
right.
alright, so it's 30,
How about I tell you the motion? I would like to make a motion to change the per diem to $75 a day for a full day class and overnight stays. $30 for a full day class for salaried elected officials. And the full overnight, 75.
And, yeah, cause that wouldn't be, cause
Is that
75 would be for
salary?
our deputies too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yep.
Overnight, if they have to go.
Well, the deputies and everything, they get 75 bucks a day no matter what, because they're,
Right.
yeah,
Salary,
for all salary employees?
elected
Or all
officials.
elected.
For the 75 and the 30, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they get 75.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you. Any more discussion? No, I'm right, you gotta do a roll call vote anyway when you get that far.
Jim,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes,
Mary,
Yes.
Yes.
Jill? Yes.
Do y'all have your renewable energy big thing?
Yeah.
You still have yours, or you want a copy?
no, I got another copy,
Okay,
still the draft,
right, it's
yeah,
till we pass it.
yep.
You wanna go with it, explain it, what we've done and where we're at and what we're doing?
This is the renewable energy that's been the hot topic here for the last 2 months. The zoning board did pass it. Our local zoning board did adopt it. I went to the county last month. The county did give their blessings on that. I am to keep the county abreast of what is going on with ours and the court case that now is started in Gaylord, Otsego County.
Yep.
So I'm looking for this board to help us out and pass this ordinance.
I will make a motion to approve the Beaver Creek Township Renewable Energy Ordinance. I don't know what number it is yet, so we'll have to leave that blank for a minute. I think we have 3.
I think so too.
I'm not positive, but I'm writing 3 in with a question mark, so I'll have to look that up.
I will second it.
Further discussion? Let's do a roll call vote on that, please.
Kim,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Great job. You guys did a good job on it.
Thank you.
And it's nice now that we have Steve on the planning board, cause he's taken them the stuff that we have to send to the county that the county didn't know they had to accept. So we just send it to the county and wait the 30 days and pass it anyway, but now it's great that everyone we've done, Steve has taken it in and we've got it passed on the spot, so it's been a great help, and I appreciate the work.
You're welcome.
October meeting, I need to postpone. That's when my supervisor retreat is, because Monday the 13th, I think it is, we're closed because it's somebody's holiday, president or something. There you go. And, so I'd like to postpone it until the 16th, Thursday or Friday, whichever is best for everybody else, unless you wanna have the meeting without me here.
So you're not gonna be at the county then either,
I will be gone Tuesday and Wednesday for that retreat.
because they wanted all supervisors to come to the county planning commission next month.
I tried last month and I didn't make it, I
Right.
had email. Yeah,
I'm
I
good
will
with
let them know.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday good with you guys?
That is the 7th, 16th?
Yeah, look at your phone.
16th.
October 16th.
You have to get off the thing,
Your
but all
wife.
her contacts come onto my phone now.
Oh,
It's weird.
that's weird.
Yeah.
You don't have anything planned?
I will have to get,
Barbara schedule, wow.
Oh, we can,
We can set it up after the.
well, I gotta check my appointments for the doctor.
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
We can, cause we can set it
right, let's set it for
18
the,
hours prior to,
yeah,
you
let's
know,
set it
Yeah.
so you still
for
have
the
time, so.
Thursday, 2 o'clock, yeah.
Right. Is that a motion?
I'll make a motion to move the October meeting from Tuesday, whatever, 8th, was it?
14th.
14th? From Thursday, Tuesday, October 14th to Thursday, October 16th at 2 p.m.
The 8th is your planning commission.
Yep. See, there's too many meetings. Then dial-a-ride too.
I will second that.
Okay.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Huh. Board of Review member. We've had it posted for a while.
Mhm.
I had a lady contact me last week. She is interested in it and pending today's vote. Her name is Ruth Sanders. She lives down on, not Billman, it's this side, whatever that one is. What's the one on this side? Where they wanna put the marijuana, you know?
Oh, that's Oh, clear back here, cause Johnson Road's the other side of the expressway, so it's this side.
I can't
My
Um,
brain dead.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
that one?
Okay,
Huh? Apologize. But her name is Ruth Sanders, and she's really interested, and I think she'd be great at it. So I would like to make a motion to add Ruth Sanders to the board of review.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Dennis Nearing has also said that he would go on that board, so if something happens, I still have another one, because we have a couple in there that, the one had resigned, so I got him on the string for the next round if we need one. Okay, next up, I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, I pulled you out of the consent so you could talk, so you're it.
I wasn't at the August meeting, so I went by the meeting minutes. Basically, we approved some new CDs. We've got our SRF loan payment coming up, so I'll be doing a wire transfer for that probably next week. There was a long public comment section. Bunch of people from Camp Cornelia showed up to complain about a variety of different things.
I also included in your packet, this one is from Camp Cornelia, or no, not Camp Cornelia's attorney, it's you
You got
guys.
the 27th
Higgins Lake
one?
Yep,
From, the president.
yes, this come from Camp Cornelia Association, they want us to fire everybody. So
Might not be
that's
a
in your
bad idea.
packet, things have been a little crazy for the last couple months with the Higgins Lake Utility Authority. It's tomorrow, right?
So tomorrow, at 7 PM tomorrow in Lyon Township, there's gonna be a joint meeting between the Lyon Township Board and the Utility Authority Board. The Lyon Township Board wanted to meet with the people that they actually appointed, or that's been appointed by Lyon Township. In order to do that, there's three of us, we have to do a special meeting. So basically what's gonna happen is, at the start of the meeting, the three of us will talk back and forth with the Lyon Township Board, and then once that's completed, it's gonna open up to the full Utility Authority Board, to the full Township Board. Primarily what this revolves around is mediation. There's a disagreement in who's legally responsible ultimately to the Utility Authority for the O&M. Camp Cornelia and the Utility Authority met in arbitration in June. There was myself and Doug Kuiper, the chair for the Utility Authority, and then there was the camp president there, the attorney for the camp, the attorney for the Utility Authority, and then a mediator. We came to an agreement on how to move forward. The first thing in the agreement was, we've got this list of delinquent invoices that we've already turned over to the camp, billed to the camp, that they haven't paid. So it was, okay, we gotta resolve this current. And then there was how everything's gonna work going forward. Obviously, there's time needed to put things in writing, get both boards to approve and sign the agreement. So the delinquents to date, there was an agreement made on how we would handle those. And that agreement was to be done to show that both sides are working in good faith towards this agreement. Camp Cornelia did not abide by what they agreed to in the good
mediation.
faith piece. And that is what has sent all these people to the meetings complaining about what's going on. There would be a lot more specific information released tomorrow at the meeting. That information will also be shared with you guys as well. Because of the confidential nature of mediation, we're trying to be very careful, and that's why the utility authority really hasn't said anything yet. But we feel confident we did agree at mediation that we can talk about the agreement. So, you know, we can say, here's what the agreement is. Not, oh, you agreed or I agreed, but here's the agreement. So basically what it was is there was 48 cabins that were delinquent. 15 of those had 3 or more delinquencies, and they were to call the utility authority treasurer, which is myself, and I would work with them, because those were critical time frame, because the camp was gonna take action if they didn't get this paid within a short period of time. And then there was these other 30-some that had 1 or 2 delinquencies. They were supposed to provide information to them. They weren't supposed to call the utility authority. Instead, they sent out a mass email with a big threatening paragraph, and at the bottom said, call this number and they'll tell you what to do. And it flooded our 800 number. We had to foist.
405.
So we had to force the 800 number directly to voicemail, so it does not ring on anyone's phones. Currently, I'm the business coordinator, so I take care of things for the board between meetings. So currently, the 800 number goes straight to voicemail, no matter what extension. I get notification on every single voicemail that's left. The only other person that gets notification right now is operations. So if it's the operation extension, they'll get a notification. What I mean by notification is you get an email, it has the text version of the voicemail, and there's a attachment with the voicemail itself. If it's a true operations emergency call out, there's an issue with the system, they take care of it. If not, they just delete it. So basically everything's going through me right now. These delinquent calls have pretty much stopped at this point. We put a message on our website. So it's a mess. We're not happy about it. Basically, the person that created the mess is the one sending all these people to the townships to complain. So something's gonna have to be done. This is not good. Now, if you guys have read this, and you highlighted every place my name is in that document, you probably have to go get a new highlighter.
That's pitiful.
The president and I do have a history. His cabin is right behind mine. Our 2 cabins have never gotten along. Primarily because of the one behind us. So this is, I don't know what to do, but this guy's been coming after me for years. He's went to the camp. He's president of the camp board. He's used them to go after me. I don't know what to do, but it's got to stop. He's got to be stopped.
I'm gonna give my 2 cents now. The biggest problem is the Higgins Lake Utility Authority cannot collect the delinquent. They can't add it to your taxes because it's leased land. I mean, it is what it is. So they had to send, Camp Cornelia board all the delinquents in the amounts. They did that. Camp Cornelia never put the amounts on and just sent out that mass and flooded everything. So it's been quite chaotic. Last month's meeting in August, we had to move into this room because it was wall-to-wall people from Camp Cornelia. There's 405 cottages in there. So they're all in here yelling and screaming and carrying on, but Kuiper handled it well. I think we answered a lot of the questions and got a lot of it worked out. So last night's meeting, I don't think we had 10 people here, and only a couple of the regular ones that complained. And one of them I got into a little sniff with last night's meeting, but I needed to correct them. Cause they started in that, you know, Beaver Creek doesn't ever do anything. When we started the annexation 7 years ago, that Beaver Creek turned it down. Well, that wasn't the case. Back in them days, I was working on that annexation, and Jerry Balms and I had went to Lansing. And Lansing agreed that the annexation could happen, but it had to go through the schools. Well, we're in 2 different counties, and Crawford County is not gonna lose 35 cabins. They're not. Not to mention, and I don't think Camp Cornelia understands, the whole system is on Beaver Creek Township property.
Treatment plant.
The treatment part, yeah.
Yeah, it's on Beaver Creek property. So they can't access it. We can't do that, and that woman said last night that Beaver Creek stopped it. Well, that wasn't the case, and I stood up and explained what it just did, but it's been ongoing, and I think with someone last night, the rest of them, I think, kinda got more of an understanding on what is going on, so hopefully it works out. Tomorrow's with Lyons Township, should help them,
Yeah,
because they're new too, they're all new, and they have no idea on this as well.
I mean, you guys are very fortunate because Kim was very, very involved with the utility authority, up until 2020, you know. You were actually a member of the board for a while.
I was chair for a couple years.
And when you came back as supervisor, you attended almost all the meetings, I think maybe 1 or 2 you missed. So you're very knowledgeable about what's going on. Unfortunately, the new Lyon Township Board, they're not. I mean, nobody's even actually been reporting anything that's going on with the utility authority to them. In their defense, they've had a lot of stuff to deal with. They're new, they're learning this job. There was no real complaints or anything going on, so it was kind of like, yeah, let's not get involved and spend our time if we feel everything's going okay. Well, now this is all started, so tomorrow night is pretty much gonna be informing them of here's really what's going on, and here's why this is happening right now. But, you know,
So it sounds
It's
like
sad.
the Wells, like Cornelia wants to do what they wanna do.
Camp Cornelia, I think they're in control of everything.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
It's the
Camp Cornelia
biggest
thinks
problem.
they're-
and and let me be clear, I live in Camp Cornelia. My grandfather built a cabin that I now live in the late 50s, so I've been coming up here my whole entire life, spending time here. It's not the membership. The membership in the camp, they're very good people, and they wanna do the right things. The problem is, the way things are set up in there, we've got a small group of people that are taking control and being on the board and doing whatever they want to do. And that's really where the problem is. It's the board, it's the leadership, it's not the membership. I wanna make that clear. 90% of the members, 80–90% of the members, they're good people.
And it's a homeowners association, so it isn't governed
Right.
like our boards are. It's not governed the same way. So in every session, they go into closed session for 2 hours, every single meeting.
And just so everybody understands, up until 2007, when the sewer system was put in, the land was owned by the state. We had a 100-year lease through the American Legion. So it was American Legion grounds, you had to be part of that. In 2007, in order to put the sewer system in, the land couldn't be in the state's name because you can't special assess it. Can't take it away either. Camp Cornelia Cottage Owners Association was formed. The land was basically given from the state to the association, like a couple $100. like 90 acres, we've got basically 5,000 feet of beach. So that transpired in 2007, and that's when the Camp Cornelia board actually became, because up until then, the American Legion at the state level appointed a few people, it was called the Higgins Lake Committee, to kind of run. But the camp wasn't run that way. Each individual district, which would be a dock, had their own rules, ran their own thing, that's who you paid your dues to. There was no overall thing at that time. So it was all individually managed. There was like one page of association rules for the whole place. So that all changed in 2007, and that's when the board and everything came in. You'd asked me for some information, I'd send it to you. I mean, the bylaws are like 30 pages almost. The rules and regs are almost 30 pages. It's just-
22 to be exact, and 27 for the first one. I
Yeah,
just printed them.
Yeah, and there's big disagreement between the utility authority and the camp as far as who's legally responsible and everything. So I own my cabin and I lease
The land.
a spot
yeah.
to be on there. As you guys hopefully know, personal property taxes doesn't go to the county. There's no tax foreclosure, there's nothing else. And that's what we're saying is, hey, we have no ultimate way
To collect.
to collect. And what we're provided by law is tax foreclosure, and we can't do that.
Yeah.
We can only do it on the camp. If they would get on board, I mean, there's not that, we've wasted more time, money, and effort than it's gonna take for the next 50 years to just actually deal with this. So, hopefully that gave you guys some information, got you a little more up to speed. I don't really anticipate this board having to actually get involved or be part of anything or make decisions, but there is a possibility depending on how things go.
Just like in the beginning, you and I had met with, I can't remember his name now, you're Paul, isn't it?
Mhm.
Supervisor
Yep,
Lyons.
yep.
Right when we first come in, so we got to introduction and talked about the system because he had no idea.
Yep, yep.
So they've got their hands full at Lyons with this, but I think we're good. I don't see us being involved at this point.
No, look, I mean,
But I want you, did you
Well,
all
I'm sure we're gonna be
update it?
involved, we're
Exactly.
involved, yes.
Yeah, because we're part of it
Right,
anyway. but-
exactly.
I don't wanna pay any more than anyone else.
No,
My job on that board is to do what's in the best interest of the utility authority, not
Not
myself or Camp Cornelia or anyone else. And there's hard decisions we have to make, and nobody likes us for the decisions we have to make.
But you work them over, just like with the budget. We worked for 3 months on that.
Yes.
Over and over and over and come up with different scenarios. It wasn't like it was just, okay, it's in the
No.
meeting packet, let's put it in,
Yes.
So, and you guys have done a great job, and your standing up has been great.
And, I think we're in a good spot financially.
Yes.
I'm not concerned, I feel comfortable with it. People are complaining about how much money we got in the bank and what the fees are. It's very easy to have a $300,000 cost come out of nowhere.
And we're gone 20 years coming up on them pumps.
Correct, yes.
yeah, and they're gonna start dropping like flies.
Exactly.
And so Eagle comes in, the power plan comes in, there's different places, people and places that come in and do review of the utility authority. I can tell you, I set in on those occasionally. Here's universal what I hear. We are absolutely blown away. We cannot believe that you guys are actually doing what every utility authority is supposed to be doing, but they're not. You've got money in the bank, you got brand new pumps sitting here, you got brand new parts and equipment to fix everything. We're blown away, You guys are doing what everybody should be doing, but you're not, they're not.
exactly.
And on top of it, it's a small system, you
Very
know?
small, yeah.
We're
Um,
not even using a third of that system
Right.
No.
because they threw the complaint that when we were trying to help the state park in, back in the day.
I mean, we definitely think that expanding would be beneficial to the existing customer Camp Community, because doubling what we bring into the plant doesn't double the cost to operate it. So bringing in more flow and processing more will overall make things
Benefit.
cheaper. Yeah, it'll spread the cost out. And one of those thoughts is the North State Park, the Ram Center, and even going down and picking up,
West
Evergreen Triangle down there. I don't think we really wanna go any farther than that, cause you're at Garish now.
Right, exactly, I'd say in township lines, yeah.
But what we have talked about is, you know, Garish has talked about a sewer system and stuff. We would be more than happy to pick up at the line over there and process waste in the treatment plant for them. Which you can do, you know, they can have their own, you know, that we definitely would like to look into, and possibly even going down the other way. For me, just so you guys understand, I'm not gonna force anyone into a sewer system. If you can't prove that it's needed, we're not doing it. I cannot force people into something.
No.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Where is that
and
meeting tomorrow night?
It's at Lyon Township,
It's
at the
7.
Lyon Township Hall.
At the hall,
7
okay,
p.m. Yep.
okay.
Yeah, and I was very happy, I don't know if you knew, but, Kevin, the treasurer for Lyon Township, and Greg, the clerk, were at the meeting last night.
Yeah, they
so-
sat by me, but I didn't know them
Yeah,
until after, you had told me after the fact, but, you
Yeah.
know, they sat by me.
no, I was very happy, because that way they at
Exactly.
least could see how we operated as a board and how things took place.
Exactly, and that nobody's been here from Lions since we've been back,
Right.
so.
And I
was
think
good,
that'll probably change
I
going
do too.
forward.
Because Ed always was here,
Yes.
Ed and I sat together. Thank
And
you,
we all had-
we appreciate it, and I
Yeah,
know you're
and we
taking
had
a lot
our
of the heat.
disagreements, you know.
Right, we used to.
You got to, I mean, Doug and I are not 100% on the same page, and I don't think we want us to be.
No, that's the beauty of
He
it,
brings up things, I bring up things that,
different seed,
it's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way, or I didn't look at it that way, so it's very helpful.
yes it is, and you guys work great together,
Thank you.
thank you. Sorry you're taking the heat though.
This is,
Okay, y'all know Kuiper, they're saying that Doug Kuiper bullies these people into voting his way. He's not even on the stupid system. But Doug Kuiper
no,
don't bully
actually,
anybody, but,
just be blunt.
right?
They accused in writing myself and Doug Pfeiffer of intimidating.
Yep.
Tammy and Marcia, the two people from Lyon Township, into making decisions that they would not otherwise make.
And all of the rest of them around the system makes up Beaver Creeks too. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Roof quotes. So all since spring, I've been trying to deal with this. The office side of the roof, I think needs done before winter. Oh, did I miss him?
Yeah,
Look at him over there, he didn't even say nothing.
you missed
Oh,
it.
you don't have the agenda in front of you.
We're not even
You're up,
following
Tim,
the
sorry.
agenda.
I'm like Iowa DPW.
I was just waiting, usually I'm after Doug.
We moved him too.
Yeah,
He's not even on here.
come back to a mess, but we got it straightened out. They emptied all the containers, but the two large roll-offs, because they were already emptied, so they don't get emptied until next
Next
week.
week.
So we'll have to deal with it. But otherwise, I think we're back on schedule again.
Are
Bill
they-
wasn't very nice today, but either was I, so
Okay, he did call back.
yes,
Okay, good.
Are they short drivers? What's their problem?
yes.
Okay.
And then my biggest complaint, they got us under residential instead of commercial. But that's the way that they drew the contract up, apparently when you set it up with them,
Me?
or Dan,
I
whoever,
was gonna say,
cause that's what happened last week on the holiday. Being the holiday, that's why everything got residential, all got a day shifted.
shift.
Where the contractors, they don't, they take care of them. And that was my biggest complaint to him,
You mean commercial?
yeah,
Alright. So I will call Phil on that one, cause that contract, I don't even know what it is it a 5-year? Do you know? We looked it up twice.
Yeah.
But we watched him go by with a compactor just a little while ago, so
Yeah.
they did get that.
yes.
too.
I went over and ran it twice to make sure that it was gonna compact, and then
Compact.
called and told Travis to come in early and
Okay,
to pick up what's there.
okay.
Why, did the compactor get full or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, thank God, went to the dump on Sunday and helped the guys talk. They ended up, you can tell the story, cause I wasn't there, but
Cause I went Sunday and I was able to dump.
Well, didn't you go Saturday?
No, I ended up, I think, Sunday
Okay.
morning.
Well, Saturday morning I went over there and he was worried.
Or Sunday.
He's not worried about Saturday, he was worried about Sunday
Sunday.
getting overflow.
Oh, maybe I did
So
go
I told-
Saturday.
So I told him, if we get other garbage, throw it in one of the big containers,
Okay.
so we put
rather
the-
than shutting it down.
exactly, and so that's what they did, they put the regular bags on top of the cardboard and filled up the cardboard one, so everything was totally packed. And in the compactor, it was all compacted, but then they filled up inside of there as well.
Yeah.
So we didn't close, we stayed open, but we were full to the nuts.
Yeah.
Everything was overfull, and that's what we were worried about, if they were gonna take it because they were overfull, but they did,
Yeah, all but the big ones,
ones.
so we'll find out,
next week,
yeah.
Yeah.
We might have to go pull some bags off of them, but.
right? Okay. Good job. Anything else?
Nope.
And you're taking it easy?
Yes.
Anybody believe him?
Nope.
Yep.
Live and breathe all in common, I know better.
Alright, roof, that side, I can't do any grants until spring, and I think that roof should be done this fall before winter. What's your opinion, Mr. Nelson?
I'd have to get up there and inspect it. And which I will. Do you
Go
wanna
ahead.
go over these?
Sure, why not?
Big Country Roofing, I don't know who he is, but he's 10 square over
Exactly from what.
his
the first
list. He can't multiply, so I'm sorry, he's out.
one- Exactly right. The next one doesn't have,
A
a
name,
license.
okay, we're going to the middle one.
That middle one has no
Okay,
license.
yeah, cause I don't see no,
That's why he was the
Yeah.
lowest.
okay. And
And he
then,
still had the 37 square.
yeah, and then Ron, RG Home Maintenance Repair, that seems a little expensive as the going rate right now for a 412 pitch roof.
Okay.
And I will look in to see if he is licensed and insured.
He has already looked into that.
Did you?
Yes.
You went on the state website?
Yes,
Okay, he is insured.
yes,
Is his health insured? Cause he has workman's comp.
yes,
I would like to see those policies.
okay. Cool. Yep,
Because 624, I'm thinking it's $100 high personally
okay,
of the going rate
alright,
in this area.
you find me some more?
I can get you one, but I know it won't get done this year, but that's why we'll inspect the roof.
Okay.
If it needs to be done, then
If
we'll
we
look.
can postpone it till spring and
Right,
get better
yeah.
anyway, I can get a grant, but the way it
Okay.
looked last year, I wasn't sure of it.
Yeah, let me get up there this week, when I got it free. Let's put it that way,
Next month?
before next month.
You're busy this month, is what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
I know.
He'll be back.
We don't wanna wait too long into the fall, then they don't seal up very well.
Exactly right,
But with usually that low pitch, we don't, you know.
Correct, yes.
Yeah,
and there's no leaks yet. The only leak was up here in this, and Steve had repaired it for us this spring,
And I will check that when I'm up there too.
the ice in that valley. Anything else? Oh, no, that's in the consent agenda.
Okay,
I'll give him his 2 seconds in a minute.
okay.
He was happy with that, if you remember at the meeting when I said I was doing it. Public comment.
What about metal roof?
Yeah, did you?
My feelings on a metal roof, especially a commercial one like this, we have no idea when that snow's coming off. And that snow can come off one side and not the other. I'm leery of the trusses when one side unloads and then all the weight stays on this opposite side. And vehicles and people, because you have no idea how far it's coming out.
I'll give you my 2 cents on that. The library in town, in Grayling, I had worked there. They have a metal roof and they have them little feet things
Right,
that's
the
supposed
tabs,
to
the
break it
tabs.
up, whatever. It didn't. I come out the back door and got hit with a chunk of ice this long and this deep and had a major concussion for months. It didn't break up.
Right.
And all I did was open the door and walk out and it crashed me right to the ground, so
Just curious.
that's my opinion of.
And even if it isn't like froze, what happens is it slides off
Right.
Yeah, the whole,
and it's like compacted like cement against
Sometimes
the
they can shoot
wall.
right over those too.
Yeah, it can push on your wall. It can actually,
Right.
you
Do
know,
damage.
do damage to the
Yeah,
wall.
we were just talking, just curious.
Yeah,
No, and it was a good thing to
It's a good,
Yeah.
it's a good question.
I mean, it's
Especially-
great, but like you say, with those tabs, why, the metal roof is to unload the roof, but then you put the stoppers on it, then you hold the snow
Right.
and,
You
Yeah,
would think
I've
that there would be a better answer for
Right.
right,
now there's,
Commercial.
businesses.
right, yeah.
I know I believe it's more expensive than your traditional
Oh, yes,
asphalt
yes.
shingles,
3-1,
but they have, a steel roof and it looks
Right.
like shingles, you put it on
Right,
like shingles.
right.
And I don't think that slides off quite the same, but I don't have experience with it.
well, they do, but they have not held up over the years.
Okay.
Those types, yeah.
It's always good to have the resident builder.
Oh, no, I've been my own construction and stuff my whole life, and we just used architectural shingles. They're easy, you don't have to worry about stuff lining up. You seal up real well.
But anymore, shingles aren't shit.
guys-
Shingles,
oh,
you'd be
exactly.
lucky to
Yeah.
get
Well,
10
that's what I'm
years out of
saying,
a
then
shingle
we'd have to
anymore.
build protections over
Right.
the air conditioning
Yeah.
PG
This
units all
one
the time.
isn't bad,
Yeah.
it's what, 15?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 15.
You
Yeah,
gotta
but sure.
pay, I mean, if you go to Home Depot and get just regular old shingles, no, they're not gonna last very long.
But 15 is still within that,
30-year.
well, it's
If
in
you don't-
that okay shingle era where,
Not today.
nope,
Well, right now I'm working on the Brook in West Branch. 20 years old and all the granules are off the shingles.
Mhm.
well, that
20
can
years.
happen in a
20
good
years.
storm.
Yeah, but I mean, it's on all sides. I mean, it was bad shingles. They're not making things today like they used to.
Used to.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys, when you were talking just a little bit ago, brought up the marijuana thing over there. And I was reading past things, votes and stuff about the marijuana ordinance. Will you tell me a little bit about what the ordinance says? What does the ordinance, not specifically, just what, you don't allow them in this township, is that what it is, or?
No, what happened was the previous board had put in for the marijuana ordinance, they had to rezone. So the zoning was down by, R&L and Valero at that exit. That's all commercial, so we had to change the zoning on that. And then the ordinance was put into place. So they could only be in that area.
Right.
Well, they had, unlimited everything on there, dispensaries, grow, there's 5 categories and they had it unlimited on everything. Well, it never got put in right, so when we come in, we were told that it wasn't right and had to redo it, so we redid the zoning, amendments. We did pass those, but we did not pass the marijuana. Right now, it's into the attorneys rewriting it again and to bring
Right.
it back before the
So,
planning commission.
You typically do have the ability to have those in, because, you know what, everybody's got their own opinion.
Yes,
There's money to be made.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
But then again, everybody says, well, you know, you don't want it in the schools. You know what?
It's there.
It's there. So people are gonna go to a different county. They're still gonna get it.
Exactly.
You know, we can't, there's money to be made.
And it's still in the works. We're
My,
working on it.
you know,
right now.
in our little old township, we have 3 of them just newly in the last year.
Yep.
Just one of them was there a half a year, $56,000 for a little old rural Berg township.
Exactly, and a lot
That's
of
a
it
lot
goes
of
to the
money,
fire
that's a
department.
lot of money.
You betcha.
I mean,
That
it's
can
been
buy
in
a lot of
school-
things.
It's been in school since the sixties.
But you know what, people don't realize, Kim just can't walk in and say, I wanna open up a shop and stuff, no, you can't.
No, cause there's a permitting process. You
Oh,
gotta fill out the
many,
application.
25,000, many thousands of dollars.
Yes.
And then you have to pass all the state, you have to have it all, yeah, so it's not, people don't know, it's not easy.
No,
Let me
When we-
speak on that a little bit.
go ahead.
At the county level, this has been a hot topic, and Frederick Township has a large, well, everything is for sale. The price of that has dropped from $600 to $40. So they're worried that they got one of the only processing plants in Frederick right now. That is the only thing that's open. So they're hitting a lull, so I don't see
Right.
marijuana things expanding.
People,
Because
Right
they're
now.
popping up everywhere.
right,
Exactly.
right,
Yeah,
and
there's
people
too
can
many.
do their own thing,
Yeah,
but then again, too, not everybody has that.
Ability.
And some people, my dad was a prime example. My dad had cancer, that's what he did it for,
right.
you know?
Oh, yeah. But I'm just
That
saying,
got my dad through cancer.
but that's what I'm
So,
saying, they are
It's
dwindling
not
right now.
just, it's not just.
And when
Yeah.
we first started looking into it, years ago, when we looked into it in my board before 16, I think, I went to all the stuff at the state level with Shelley Finkelman from Frederick at that time as well. And at the time, Frederick was out 2 years and didn't have anything back from the state as of yet. So that's why we had turned it down, because the state wasn't even doing their portion that they said they would, and everything was so new. But then the previous board put it in, it's still, we have to fix it, so it's into the attorneys now, and it'll come back to us within the next month, I think.
Now,
I thought it
you
would
guys
be
thinking manufacturer, retail, what were you guys kinda thinking over there?
They've got all of it on,
Yeah, I just didn't know what you guys were considering going forward. It was just curiosity.
I have no idea, I give it to the attorney and said, deal with it, cause
Perfect.
it wasn't right, we had to fix it, so. Anything else?
Yep, I got 2 questions.
Okay,
Was it the last meeting? I wasn't there, but I had asked you about the status on that $42,000 overpayment.
yes, ma'am.
Is there any update to that?
Sure is, cause there wasn't one. What happened was, it never got put into the system. So, it showed that there was still out there. So once the auditors got it from Planet Moran is the one that told us that we overpaid. When the bank, when Hope and I worked with the bank to get the final payment, there was no $42,000 overage. So the bank sent us the final payment, we sent the payment out. It was a mix-up with Planet Moran, had it wrong. It is now fixed with the auditor, and there was no overages.
Okay, second question. And this I'm referring back to a special board meeting in November of 2023, where the board approved a loan to the fire department in the amount of $83,500 for the 1999 Pierce fire truck that the fire department is now trying to offload for $50,000. I would like to know when the payments are gonna start on that loan, because It's my understanding after looking at the APs that there have not been any payments on that loan so far. What can you tell me about that?
Nothing,
What do you mean, nothing?
I mean, nothing, thank you for your comment. Anyone else? Board members, oh, you wanna talk on public comment, or you wanna?
Public comment, please, yes. Doug Bufalo, resident here. I'd like to know if the board has done anything about the 2 bonuses that the past administration, Dan Barney and Sandy Bodette, have given themselves, and if any of that money has been recovered yet.
Thank you for your comment.
You're welcome.
Now you're up as board member.
Oh.
Since I cut you off and put you in the consent agenda, so you don't have to do your whole report, just your highlights.
Good afternoon, everyone. Couple things going on really quick is we had a 4-mile group put on a golf outing for us, with us and Grayling involved, and it was a whole 4-mile corridor. With that golf outing, they made $8,401. So Grayling is going to receive $4,200.50, and we're going to receive the same from them. So we have a meeting on Friday where we're going to get pictures of them awarding us a check, and we also have a plaque from the fire department here and a plaque from their fire department over there to Aruco and Bakelite, who were the main people involved in this. But everyone pitched in and really came up with a great showing there.
And that was number 1, so. and
That's the first year, yes.
They're already talking of continuing it because it was a good turnout.
And I'd just like to say that Matt Mercer, our firefighter over there, he came and worked it on his own, and he gave out 20 reflective signs to the golfers as they came past, anyone who needed them. And so that's 20 more houses that we can find somewhere, or someone else can find somewhere. And that's it.
Thank you.
Do you still have those?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say thank you to Steve and to Kim for the hard work on the heating system over there. It's moving along and coming along well. And Rieger is the name of that road.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good job.
If you can't find the mailman, ask the fireman.
Yes.
I didn't have much to
Do
say.
you still have the green address signs?
Yes, we do.
Do you still have the fire,
Smoke is.
Smoke,
That
yes,
things.
we have smoke and CO alarms.
okay,
And then we also have the Vial of Life
that's
that we
what
do
I
also.
was the next question, because I had all 3 of them on my list. So you have them too, so can we start getting that out again? Because people don't know it.
We have a banner I can put out at the corner again.
Yes.
And promote that. I have been promoting it in all of my newsletters too.
Yes. People
I will
just
be
don't
glad
seem
to.
to know, so I
I'll
wanted
be
to
glad to
clarify
put
that, because we had one the
banners
other
out.
day.
And the information for safe sleep too would be great. I know you gotta send them to Frederick,
We
but
have to send them
still.
Friday, but still. Okay. We do accept safe children too, so kind of part of safe sleep.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mary?
Oh, well, Travis Hustle and I are trying to set up a senior breakfast. What's gonna happen is, before anybody asks, it's gonna be paid for by donations. Right now I have flyers out, a little survey, do you want it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, breakfast or lunch, what is the most? So we'll get our seniors in here to visit. The reason we want to do a senior breakfast, many of us have found out from talking to our seniors, they really don't have anywhere to go. And it would be nice if they could sit and visit and have a meal together here at home. Also, if we do it during the day, if they have an issue, I don't understand the tax statement, they can ask Hope. If they don't understand the board meetings, they can go to Jill. If they need someone to tell them who to call at reasonable cost to fix their roof, Steve's handy. I mean, there's really good reasons. We're trying to get our seniors out. They have a lot of gifts to give, but they're locked up at home because nobody really cares to have them around for whatever reason. And that's a bunch of baloney. So we want them out, we want them in the public, and what we wanna do is, like, if it goes that the majority want lunch, we'll make a big pot of venison chili. We'll do some cornbread, we'll get some cookies or cupcakes made. It's not gonna be extravagant, but it's gonna be comfortable to where they can come, sit, and enjoy each other's conversation, start a card game. Whatever it takes, they need to be back involved. They've got a lot to give us.
We had a lot of people at the picnic, because we had a lot of the older people were here the whole time during the picnic. They stayed inside because it was hot out, but a lot of them had asked that, to do a breakfast. So I sicked Mary on it.
Is there a way that people can, do you have volunteers available that
Oh.
that and not, they probably, a lot of them don't drive, or can they, you
We
know,
can do
help each
that.
other out that way, or?
We'll probably try to set something like that up as far as volunteering to serve or to help get people in and out safely with wheelchairs and walkers. Doug and his fire department are gonna be available to help. Travis and I will be here, my husband will be here, any volunteers would be great.
Now, is that gonna be through the winter, or?
We want to
Once a
start
month,
doing it
or
once a
once a
month,
month.
period.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Lyon Township, I don't know currently, but I know in the past, there was, like, once a month, there was like, a group had a card game things. And there was some dance stuff, so there was different things that
Different functions.
seniors would come in and do.
Oh, I mean, I had a couple of things.
See,
The
you opened your
township
mouth.
No, the township didn't actually start or do it, it was the group
Exactly.
came to the township to be able to
They
use
held
the
it
hall.
there,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Tim and his crew, the DPW crew, they desperately want to make a haunted, trail back here for Halloween for our kids, so we can do Halloween here at home for our kids.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then, another thing is, between everybody who donated pop bottles, packs of paper, whatever, we gave away 63 backpacks for kids in our area.
Did a good job with that.
Are you still collecting those?
We will be collecting them right now, the guys
Yes.
are, because they're using all the money for candy and decorations and stuff like that
For Halloween.
for Halloween.
So you
And,
should still drop them off at,
well, we're dropping
At
them off at
transfer
the,
station.
transfer station, the guys are dealing with that right now.
okay, so that's where I should take them now?
Yup,
Yep.
Okay, cool.
yup, the guys are gonna do
As
that.
long as they're all cans, not half full of garbage.
No.
I understand where you were complaining about the backpacks, cause I had two of them, they were loaded with garbage
And
and
diapers
can't,
and,
yes.
yes.
Where you just close the bag back up and just
It's
chuck
good.
the whole thing.
It all worked out. I mean, I was really impressed. I was
Yeah.
hoping for 30, 40, and we wound up with 63, and it was like, wow,
Yeah.
how cool.
Yes, it was a great job, and I think it's something we'll do annually.
Now, is that
Picnic.
just when you guys are open, or is that open anytime?
I don't know.
Brian,
Probably,
you can set them out here next to the shed too. We just moved a
Okay.
shed where you
Yeah.
parked last, over here.
Yep,
You can just set them alongside that too. If
Okay.
The dump isn't open on a day you come.
okay, cool.
Yeah, the
Correct.
guys are in
Yeah.
charge of that, and then it's gonna be, everybody's gonna be in charge of Christmas, cause we wanna do decorating cookies with Santa, or something. Something,
We have Marion events.
yes.
I hate taking cans back, so that's why, if I could find anybody to donate them to, that goes to a good cause, you get them.
With the economy the way it is, most families are not able to do all this stuff, and running into town all the time is ridiculous, and we've got families out here, when we were walking around talking to people originally, before we were elected, one of the things people said is, with everything going up the way it is, getting our kids to these events, to get a free backpack, to get to town to the, what do they call them? Trunk or treats and stuff. It's really hard on a lot of families, so if they
Yep.
could bring them here, that would be really kinda cool.
You don't even know,
We've
you
had a
don't know who
Halloween
to
party
trust.
here for a long time.
I know.
Tell her, she told me.
It's not easy to trust just anybody either.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty, moving on, Jill. You got
No.
nothing? Yeah, you do, you gotta have something.
Right.
Steve,
I don't have anything, I mean, I talked about county zoning already, so, yeah.
taxes are due September 15th.
Without.
Cause really they're due
Without penalty.
September 14th, but September 15th, since the 14th is on a Sunday. Summer taxes, September 15th, I will be open 9 to 5 here, so, and then summer taxes after September 15th on the 16th, then you get interest, so.
That's what the board was.
Taxes need to be paid, if
Right
you don't
on.
want interest. That's it.
First of all, let's talk about the grant for Planet Moran. When we were finished up with the audit with state treasury and all that, they put us in for a grant to do an audit this year because we're only set up to do every other year, but I don't want to wait that year. So we did, we haven't got an official approved yet, but I did get approval from the guy that's running the program. Him and I worked on the phone and email most of the day. I had to have ARPA funds in by 5 p.m. They had me locked out until 4. He helped me, walk me through it. Planet Moran helped me walk me through it. I got it to a 0 balance and it's all done. It's all put in and done 25 minutes to the deadline. So it is in and it is done. But the guy I was working at with state treasury on that is also the guy, he told me on the phone that day that we did get awarded that grant. We might not have notification yet, but it's already crossed his desk. And everything for that goes through him, so we got an early heads up. But we did receive that 24, I think it was 24,500, wasn't it?
But we haven't gotten our final paperwork from the auditor, so.
No, I had her, go ahead, see, you did have something to say.
Yes, please.
Can I ask a question about that grant? Is that, you're just moving next year's grant allotment up to this year?
No, it's just a grant.
Oh, I thought you said that you normally got a grant every other year.
We have
Audit.
audit every
Oh,
2 years.
the
It's every
audit.
other year.
Okay.
So we're doing one this year
Mm-hmm.
when we doesn't need to. And the F-65, that's what the 24,500 is to do the audit this year.
Okay, instead
And
of,
then to do it again next year, it's set for June 30th of 26, for the next one after that.
okay,
Because the previous board did not do an audit.
We were 2 years without an audit.
oh, okay, I'd have to go back and check that.
So with a half a year with them and a half a year with us for 25, I felt, Jill felt that we needed one this year as
The
well,
board
because
felt.
there's still, exactly,
Yeah.
we had voted on it, but there's too much out there, and the F-65 didn't get done last year, and we can lose other state funding for that, so that's all part of that state treasury had set us up for, so it was approved, and we got it, so Planet Moran will be working on that again, getting it done in the F-65, because that's gotta be put in right here soon, so that's what we're working on now with Planet Moran, so we're on this year. That one, did that one,
Well, our final audit,
Cambridge gave it to Planet.
yeah, we had our draft. We got it now.
To Planet Moran, now we're just waiting to get it.
yeah, I made her call them today, cause we hadn't got
The final draft.
right,
We got our draft, but not the,
not the
Right.
final.
Does that pay for your audit? What does that, okay.
Yeah, the state treasury, when we finished up the audit, cause Jill and I had been on Zooms with them every 6 weeks since.
Right, so that
November.
grant paid for the, cool.
Yes, 24,500 of those bills too. So that was a beautiful thing. Would you explain talking to Cambridge today? I didn't hear you.
Cambridge finalized all their paperwork and sent it to Planet Moran today.
okay.
Planet Moran will finish within, he didn't say, but soon, and it'll be done.
Because what was the delay?
Planet Moran did not give them all their paperwork.
Do you believe that? So, there's that. Public hearing here Friday, the 12th. And you're all looking at me like deer in the headlights. Fox Run Special Assessment. we can't have it in this room, I have to have it in the other room because the quilters have the hall Friday. So we will be in that room Friday at 2:00, special hearing Fox Run. So yesterday, we had a guy from, Fox Run come in. After we sent all the paperwork out, all the stuff, he come in to show me that it was wrong, and it is. It says they owe $27,062.09 per year per unit. That's for the whole 15 years. So there's a couple tweaks there that need to be fixed. So their monthly averages are gonna be, or yearly average will be about $200 per year. And they can come in and pay the full $27.62 and pay it all in full at the end. But after the public hearing on Friday, this will not get started until spring. But I didn't wanna leave this and cancel it and wait until spring to redo it all and have something else back us up by spring. So I would like to get this passed through now, and everything's locked and sealed in, and then the road work can just start in the spring. So that's why we didn't postpone it, because of the audit and stuff, because we'd still be waiting, and it would back it up. So, just so you know, there's a few changes on the sheet, he had it mixed up, and, he's got 44 parcels on here, and it's only 34. We said, well, Kim, you have doubles in them. Well, what we did was they tried talking, all of them that had 2 lots, to merge them before we started this process. So the 44 is all of them in total, but there's only 37. So those numbers are gonna change just a little bit, and he'll have them to me by Friday's special meeting, but I just wanted you all to know that it's gonna be in,
A little.
yes, because, the quilters will be in here for the weekend, so there's that. I think that's it. Still working on the chart of accounts. I went through all of it with Cindy Dodge. Now I got to call and set up with BSNA to start making those changes and implementing them into the BSNA system. So I'm waiting to hear back from that one. We can schedule that to finish the chart of accounts on that, so all in process. I think that's it on mine. Nothing else? Motion to adjourn?
Second.